Hello everyone, I am Anjana, PGT Mathematics from Sanskar School. Today we are going to learn the topic polynomials. Polynomials is an expression which contains variables and constant. Variables are the alphabets and constants are the numbers. Polynomials can be categorized as linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, and cubic polynomial. The general or standard form of linear polynomial can be written as ax plus b. For quadratic, we can write it as ax square plus bx plus c. For cubic polynomial, we can write it as ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Here in linear polynomial, the highest power of the variable is 1. So one root is maximum, one root is possible, that we can write it as alpha. Here the highest power of the variable is 2. So two roots can be calculated, which can be written as alpha and beta. Here for cubic polynomial, the highest power is 3. So at most or maximum number of zeros or roots that we can calculate is 3, which can be written as alpha, beta and gamma. Geometrically, we can also represent these polynomials. For linear polynomials, we will have a straight line, for example, like this or this. For quadratic polynomial, we will get a parabolic form this way or this way. For cubic polynomial, we can get the graphical representation according to the question given. Now, if we want to find out the root of the linear polynomial, then we can just equate it to ax plus b to 0, and then x can be written as minus b by a. So this is your root or 0 of the polynomial, which can also be written as alpha. Here it is ax square plus bx plus c. So in previous classes we have read that roots can be calculated by two ways, one by middle term splitting and other by Sridhar-Acharya formula, which is minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2. We can also write here alpha plus beta as, we can find alpha plus beta by the formula minus b by a, where b is the coefficient of x and a is the coefficient of x square. We can also calculate the product of these two roots, which can be written as c by a, where c is the constant and a is the coefficient of x square. Similarly, cubic polynomials roots can be calculated by division algorithm that we are going to afterwards. And here we can find the sum of all the three roots as minus b by a. Sum of product of two roots can be calculated by the formula c by a, and product of three roots can be calculated by the formula d by a. Here minus b is the coefficient of x square, a is the coefficient of x cube, c is the coefficient of x cube, d is a constant and a is your coefficient of x cube. You can also calculate or frame quadratic polynomial by a formula which is k x square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots. Geometrically, what we have read linear polynomial will always be a straight line. Quadratic polynomial will be in a parabolic form. Now, from graph we can calculate that how many zeros are possible. Wherever this graph is touching x-axis are the number of zeros. Here it is touching x-axis at 2 points, so number of zeros is 2. In this example, it is not touching or intersecting x-axis, so number of zeros here is 0. If your parabola passes through origin, then number of zeros is 1.